Hi, my name is Ricardo Calleja, and my business is Friendpals, a web app to make new friends. On our business timeline, it started on May this year when our website was created, and we were selected on the RBC Founders Program. That was translated into funding and mentorship provided at the Epicenter on University of Windsor. Then in June, our business was incorporated and we had our first registered user. On July, we already had our MVP, our minimum viable product, and now we're presenting our business to you to promote this platform within St Clair College premises and social media. Now, the problem we solve is how to make new friends when you are new in town. Traditional options are at work, school, volunteering, networking events, or apps. Well, I was a newcomer, and when I arrived in Windsor, I had no job. And if you think about it, you didn't choose the people you worked with. In college, I did not match with anyone in my program. I did, however, consider volunteering and networking, but I spent most of my time trying to find a job. So lastly, I opted for using apps. I downloaded every single available apps in the market. I started sending friendship requests and nothing happened. People who did reply, at the end they were not really engaged. So I found this process so time consuming, just trying to find someone among so many suspicious profiles. Anyways, I did not feel safe using current apps. But that was just my problem. So to better understand this, I did research on the streets of Windsor and I interviewed strangers on Riverside, on bus stop, at the gym, even in bars. And I learned that the most common barriers people face when trying to make new friends are trust, time, shyness, and in a less degree, cultural differences. All these findings created the spark to propose a solution, a web app called Friendpals. Here, you will find someone real, someone you could actually meet with, a solution for newcomers to feel at home. At Friendpals, our algorithm will recommend friendship profiles based on the pillars of friendship, taking into account the compatibility with your views, your beliefs, and your actions. For the target market, those who show more interest were men and women between 18 and 35 years old, also international students, young working professionals who have relocated for job opportunities, and in a less degree, seniors. I spoke with mostly introverts and a few highly extroverts, and most of them are interested in making new friendship connections. Regarding the validation of the problem, to gather feedback, I performed 30 one-to-one interviews with strangers. I organized meetup events. For those not familiar with Meetup, it is a website to host online social meetings. And as part of our research, Friendpals was presented to the manager of student experience, where she mentioned that we could use it to pair students among different programs in college. To describe our potential market in numbers, we are targeting 8,000 international students in Windsor, that is between U Windsor and St Clair College, and that is without taking into account their partners, who might also be interested in making new friendship connections. Keeping in mind that in Canada, in the future, we could reach more than 700,000 international students. So the trends of the market is definitely digital. For our unique value proposition, or why using Friendpals instead of other apps, first, we are the only web app with no fake profiles, and we achieve this through an automatic online ID validation check. Second, you can save time. When someone sends you a friendship request on Friendpals, that person has already identified itself, already made a payment to meet you. So odds are this is not a person just swapping around profiles. It's someone really engaged. And this will save you hours of your time. And lastly, price does make a difference. You will only pay if you meet someone through our platform. Quickly comparing our main competitors, the leader of the market is Bumble, which has within the app a section for friendship called Bumble BFF that costs $24 per month, but this app is used for both purposes, for romantic dating and also for friendship. Then we have Yubo, which targets a younger audience, mostly teenagers. In Meetup, you can also meet friends, but the purpose of Meetup is mostly to host events. Lastly, we can see We3, which is priced at $12 per month, and it limits the connection to a group of 3. You cannot talk one-to-one on We3. So as an alternative, Friendpals offers a unique pay-per-meet model, costing just $5.99 per match. Our concentrated effort is on friendship, and that appeals a broader audience on an efficient one-to-one connections. With our verification feature, we provide our superior value at a lower price. Now, in Canada, the leader, Bumble, has more than 700,000 active users, and that is translated into a revenue of almost $2 million per month. If we narrow this to Windsor, we see that the leader has around 3,800 active users. My assumption is that a small portion of that are exclusively interested in friendship. Now, for our business model, those who are actively looking for friends can sign up for free in our web app, and where we will make sure people are who they say they are, and we achieve this using an ID validation provider called Stripe. Here, users will take a selfie and a photo of their ID. Once the software confirms the information is true, then a user can create a profile in our web app. And this is how we make money. Let's say that Ritish is interested in making a new friend. Well, to send a friendship request, he will have to pay our service fee of $5.99. If he does that, then a notification will be sent to the other person. Let's say Ritish sent a friendship request to Kushi. If he pays, then Kushi gets the notification and she will see his profile. If Kushi is also interested in meeting him, then she will have to pay her fee of $5.99, and just then contact information will be shared. And don't worry, if you pay but the other person does not pay, you will have your money back. There's nothing to lose and memorable friendships to win. For early price, the fixed cost for the first year will be around $3,000 from legal aspects and keeping our web app alive. We do have a variable cost of $2 per each user verification. No matter whether this person becomes a customer or not, we will pay $2 per each successful verified profile. And once one person becomes a customer, we will have to pay an additional $1.77. Keeping that in mind, we set our early price at $5.99 per match, and that, to sum up, that will cost around $7,000 for our first year. The way we will make this money is having at least 570 matches for the first year. We will do that reaching people through Instagrams, where we are now active. We have our Instagram account. We do have a Facebook page as well. We're now live on Facebook and also on Meetup. And last but not least, we will have a strategic alliance with institutional partners. The innovation and the solution fit of Friendpals is that our pay-per-meet concept is unique on the market. Everybody else is charging based on subscriptions, whether or not you meet someone. We are the only ones doing ID check for this, and that creates friendship requests with more purpose. That saves our users time and emotional energy. Here you can see a look and a feel of the app. Once you log in Friendpals, you will be able to see different profiles, and our recommendation algorithm that still needs to be implemented will show you those who are more compatible with you based on your views or your beliefs, your likes. But once you read someone's profile, there will be a meet button. If you click on the meet button, that will take you to a pop-up that will show our service fee. Hey, to meet this person, you will have to pay $5.99. If you decide to do so, then clicking on the pay button will take you to Stripe, and with just one click, you will be able to pay for that. And the other person will receive the notification. Hey, someone is interested in meeting you. If the other person also pays, then congrats, and contact information will be shared. Finally, our request is to have your permission to promote Friendpals within St Clair College premises, and hopefully to do it also in your social media. And this is Friendpals. Thank you very much.